Hello, my dark souls. You caught me in the middle of my grinding spell. There are a few human carrots I need to take care of. Tonight's special guest is an expert on spells, grinding, horror, and metal. He is Spooky Von Amduat, the lead singer and guitarist of the greatest glam horror metal band of the 2020s, Spellgrinder. Spooky is also an actor, writer, and director. In February of 2025, he will be making his author debut in issue 2 of Neo-Pulps, which will feature his doomsday short story 666, along with my own tales from Hades. Welcome to my show, Mr. Spooky.
We are not worthy. Thank you for having us, Melevill. Boo.
I won't ask you to worship me, since I know you got your own goddess, the go-go dancing queen Nephthys the Moors. Your brilliant songs, like Grimoire and Five-Pointed Star, are tales of witchcraft and black magic. And other songs like Planet of the Vampires and Bride of Frankenstein pay amazing tribute to the classic horror films of Mario Bava and James Whale. When did this love of horror movies possess your soul?
My love of horror movies, it started young. The Bride of Frankenstein was a family tradition. Loved that movie. James Whale's the dude. Also like movies like The Abominable Dr. Phibes. My mom showed that to me way too young. Life went on. I get into stuff like Tales from the Crypt. Love Tales from the Crypt. The show, the movies, the comics. Love all that stuff. I love episodic horror. And love like little horror movies. I love making movies with my friends. When I was living in LA, one of my coworkers was a filmmaker, still is. John Gruber was making these funny little horror movies, and he was making them with my other coworkers, and I was so jealous because I wanted to be doing that. And he was having other people do the soundtracks, and I was like, what? No, I want to be doing that. I want to act in them. I want to do the soundtracks. So I hit up John, and next thing you know, we were doing a movie, like a short movie called Murder by Mallet, and it's still up. Go and look, John Gruber, Murder by Mallet. That's the first thing I ever did with him, and it's hilarious. And I have like a Jeff Beck blow-by-blow haircut, and I'm dressed like a preppy. Great stuff. And then starting after that, I started doing the soundtracks for his films too. We did a short series called the LA River Trilogy, which starts off with Lard, which is LA River Drowning, and then Lark, which is LA River Killing, and then Lars, which is LA River Strangling. And those three movies, I did the soundtracks to, and I am the murderer in them. John has helped us film 2 of our music videos because we're still bros. And he drove out from LA, and he was my cameraman and assistant director on the Five-Pointed Star video and Speed Chaser. He was real helpful for that. He was real helpful in inspiring me to become a filmmaker, because watching him do it, you can kind of see how all the pieces fit together. He's a very inspiring dude. John Gruber. Check out his work, because Spellgrinder's cool. John Gruber's a fucking genius. And then, all right, so next question.
Many fans, including myself, see you as what I like to call a talented time-traveling artist, meaning that the style of your fantastic art comes from decades better than this one. So far, this has been the worst decade for art, especially with the rise of AI.
Oh, the rise of AI. AI is same shit, different address. There's always been great artists, and then there's always been big business. Great artists can make some pretty good art, but it needs big business to promote it, maybe to get that studio time, maybe to tighten the screws on making it sound good, get them with the right producer, the right, all that garbage. But back then, let's say you have an Elvis. Elvis comes out, and then they will throw out 10 other shit Elvises just to try to get your money. And so now you got to deal with a Fabian, and now you got to deal with Frankie Avalon. And it's cool because that's just how it was. Like, even now, like, we're thinking, oh, well, that's written by a computer. There are hack human writers that they don't really put their soul into stuff. They can write to an assignment. People that used to work in the Brill building, those people just clock in and you just shit out songs 8 hours a day, and that was part of the machine. Now that is done by a computer. Do I think that computer's picking the pockets of an artist? No, it might be picking the pockets of a hack, but computers haven't figured out how to be interesting yet. And that's why if you just want to have some creativity, but now we don't need the big business, because now with perfection being so easily attainable, having some ragged recording with warts and all that I can promote myself, it doesn't really seem like the worst thing now. So AI, I'm not down on it. I don't use it, but I've always really looked down at my nose at hacks and people that are not talented, that crowd the room with their shit art, when I'm out here making the best fucking shit that's ever come out of 29 Palms, California in the history of sand. So, AI, you just stay on your side of the street and I'll stay on mine.
Thank you for taking the time from your busy schedule to appear on my show, Mr. Spooky.
Thank you for having Spellgrinder. Thank you for having me. This is a great opportunity. We love your channel. We love Neo-Pulps. We love being in issue 2 of Neo-Pulps with a new short story.
Do you have a new music video out now?
Yeah, go check out our videos on our YouTube channel, Spellgrinder. We just put out a video for Sin Eater song based on a Night Gallery episode called Sins of the Father. And the video, you're going to say, why is Spooky blonde and why does he look a little younger? That's a short horror film that Nephthys and I filmed a couple years ago, and never really found anything fun to do with it, and married it to the Sin Eater song, and it pops. So we love the opportunity to share our art with people, and we really appreciate everything you're doing. Thank you so much.
Send my regards to your goddess, and I hope a new Spellgrinder album comes out soon. That was the great Spooky Von Amduat, my dark souls. Support him by checking Spellgrinder on Bandcamp or YouTube. Now it is time for some fan mail. This one is from Tolo McPolo from Screech, Florida. Tolo says, Melevill, Where you from? I don't understand your accent, but me likes to look at your pictures. Well, Tolomac Polo from Screech, Florida. I'm from Hades, the darkest part of the human consciousness. And it's not my accent what you don't understand.
It's the volume of my voice, so let me speak a little louder. Can you understand me now, Polo? Can you understand me now? Can you understand me now? Can you understand me now, Polo? Can you understand me now? Can you understand me now, Polo? Can you understand me now?